Well, light a candle first. It's gonna be, What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Jojolion Chapter Review! That was a bad intro. Welcome back, everyone, to another Jojolion Chapter Review. I am your host, Yikes, and today we will be reviewing Chapter 104, Jojolion. And usually I do these Let's Read formats, but we got toys now. We're going to do things a little differently. As you can see, I've got my manga pad here. I've got my orientation, thing on the screen. And we're really just going to jump through a real quick, straight run-through of this chapter because while a lot happened, not a lot happened in the beginning. Obviously, we got this cool little page right here. Well, obviously, we got this cool little cover page looking real cute. Where we dropping boys, am I right? Fortnite. So yeah, the first thing we see is this the cane being broken by Josuke's bubbles, and the handle flies off the handle. That looks like a pretty long piece. You got soft and wet rushing through these Lokakakas, and it looks like, I don't know, things are so flying around all over the place, getting all dippy, hippy, whippy dippy, and the head doctor. Again, like 3 times in this chapter alone, we get to see, oh, these bubbles have something that cannot be seen. And at this point, I'm kind of over it. But yeah, we see Born This Way. And then after the cane having broken, we suddenly see, oh no, Kay, no, she got killified. Well, to be fair, alright, so that's how far the cane is now. I don't know how I don't know anything about size in comparison, but it looks like just the metal part, this part right here of the cane is actually in her eye. So I don't think it'll be too fatal, but as we get into later on in the chapter, so she delivers the phone to him, and Born This Way kind of crumbles apart as Kay collapses. And here we go again with it's not possible. How can this exist? Blah, 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 blah. They're spinning, the soap bubbles. And then finally, we see leaves falling. A nice little touch there. Toru dips down to be like, I'm coming for that fruit, boy. I'm bleeding. So Paisley Park, having now appeared by Josuke's side, they finally reconvene. Yashua is able to talk to Josuke, and they're able to strategize, plan. So she's like, hey, Josuke, get your ass back to the estate. We got trouble here. The head doctor's here, and he's attacking the estate too. Whole family, in fact. Come kill this dude. So Gappy's having flashbacks, like, I knew that dude was shady. Yashua honestly needs to just have a gun on her right now. Just pop, 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 pop. Take care of that mofo right now. Because Toru, I don't like this dude. Look at him. He's got a stupid hair. I'm giving up on him. What's important to me is I gotta get that fruit. First off, your fruit is stupid. Safety first. Yeah, right. Go die, Toru. So he's trying to get that Rokakaka, and Joshua's like, Josuke, get out of there. All right. So this is the important part. The most important part of the chapter is this. He left the room. Then we see doggy style, what looks like doggy style Mamazuki's hands, along with Kay and Born This Way. Let me see if we can get a closer shot of Born This Way's hands or anything. Yeah, we do see the rings, and on Kay's hands, we do see she has like a little sleeve on her hand. Oh, I guess I call those rings, but they're more like arm guards. But here we can see both of their arms pretty clearly. And if we go back down, oh, there's dead Rye on the floor. Look at this. Look at this absolute travesty. Born This Way fading away. Rye is fading away. Kay is just losing so much blood right now. Josuke doesn't even seem to he's like, dude, I've had a rough freaking day. Can I please just go home? But yeah, I'm going to go back to the hands, and we're almost there. No, I think I skipped it on accident. Whoops. There we go. Those hands don't exactly match up. I'm being told that they're the ghost of Yashua and Rai and Kay, but I don't know. I definitely see Doggy Style there, but I don't see the other hands. So he's getting all spippy dippy, and then again, listen, Josuke, he's blah 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 blah. Be kidding. There are things that can't be seen. Things are inside the bubble. What's inside the bubble? Is it spin? I mean, obviously it's spin, but do Josuke's bubble exist in between two universes? Do Josuke's bubbles contain the idea of an outside universe? Do Josuke's bubbles contain are they just an extension of him? Here's my theory: the strings made out of Josuke's bubbles are his hair, and every bubble is a piece of his hair that's spinning really fast. That's why he's able to control them, because they're a part of him. That's why he always wears his hat, because he's balding. Every time he makes a bubble, he balds a little bit. Which is when Carrera comes in. It's like, Josuke, I got you. And then boom, infinite bubbles. So that's Carrera's importance to the story. That's what the bubbles are. Confirmed. The spinning. They're spinning, they're spinning, they're spinning. It's all about the spin. Right now, the head doctor is just running away. This is the only chance you really have while he's running away. Also, we have Joshu being a simp. Look at this man. Look at this handsome boy. Look at this handsome, and then, You notice an airplane door falling out the sky. Yeah, not good. Definitely not good. So, it's coming straight for them. And then, boom, look at that. Remember that leaf that was falling earlier? Well, a leaf just came and chopped off one of Joshu's fingers. So, it's not going too well. The calamity is in full effect, and so are these pages loading. Now, this is the even bigger calamity, is that the pages have not finished loading. So, come on. This is the biggest calamity of them all. Honestly, that's the biggest calamity of them all, is that manga Dex is kind of iffy sometimes. But yeah, all in all, this chapter was pretty interesting. I liked a lot of what happened inside of the hotel room. Well, I can't really say that I liked it, but I think it was interesting. It was whenever I read Jojolion, it's hard for me to process my feelings on it because I feel like it just happens so fast. But I'm pretty happy with this chapter. Despite the fact that we might have lost Kay this chapter. There's still many doors of opportunities that are open. Ways to get them back? I don't think so. I don't even know if they're necessarily dead, to be fair, because for all we know, once Toro is defeated, the calamities could reverse and everything could go back to normal, you know. But this is what we get to the important part right here. Towards the end of the chapter, we have Josuke pulling a Johnny Joestar out here. You're getting his finger ready, spinning the fingers. Look at him shooting, about to shoot a bubble gun. He's like, and then you have the head doctor waiting for the elevator. He's like, "Oh, nani?" And then, yeah. So the things you can't see, they're different from the soap bubbles. They don't exist in this world, but the fact that they don't exist means they can go beyond reason. So I feel like his bubbles have to be made of like either a different dimension, or they pull into a different dimension, or it's like the bubble theory where it's like there are dimensions and then there are like bubbles on the outside of that dimension which lead to our world, or which is like on the precipice of our world, and Josuke's bubbles are like manifestations of those. I don't know. String theory is a thing, so I don't know. Here we have one of the last shots is Josuke shooting his bubble, and as Josuke shoots the bubble, we notice a bubble coming from his birthmark, which is where the bubbles used to come from before. And as the bubbles, I guess when he was fresh out of the womb, his bubbles came from his birthmark. But those were the ones that were usually like plundering things. So he hasn't really used plunder in a while. And so now that he's shooting out of his finger, one's coming out. It looks like soft and wet. It's pretty much disappearing or swarming or not. I don't know. Becoming an amorphous blob behind Josuke. Maybe even evolving. We don't know. There's a birthmark. It's coming from the birthmark. Let me see if I can what the other translation says. Whoops. Dog part translation. Whoa. I don't remember asking for a Monogatari ad. Come on. Come on. See, yeah. You gotta love recording things live. Come on! Dog park, load. I guess we'll just never know. 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 Um, if you would like to see more Jojolion content, subscribe. And if you would like to see more anime stuff, whatever, subscribe. I make memes, working on a meme right now, got it in my brain head. Let's get this review up. I don't want to wait for this thing any longer. Dog bless. Have a beautiful Dwang, and if I see you again, I'll see you again. Peace!